Hello everyone, welcome to this week's edition of the Goes to 11 Vise Squad, brought to you by Sea-Run Fly and Tackle. This week we're going to tie another little intruder pattern for Steelhead. We'll put a trailing hook in this one. Some pink and purple Maribou, little flashy stuff in the middle, little dumbbell eye on the front. And what we're going to start with today is a 2-aught up eye salmon hook by Mustad. When I dig one out, we'll put it in the vise here. And we're going to use this is 6-aught fire orange uni thread. So I'm going to start that up behind the eye, like so. We'll cut the tag end off. We're going to grab, I think this is a 3/16 cone head, tungsten cone head with green eyes on this side. I can't quite remember the size when I got them, but anyway, we'll put that on the underside of the hook. And we'll do some figure 8 wraps on there. 10 or 12, usually keep it in place. We'll add a few more later. That's probably good. And then we're going to work our way down that hook towards the bend. And we're going to tie our trailer hook in. Now, I've already gone ahead and fed the wire through the eye of the trailer, which is a size 1/aught Gamakatsu Octopus hook. Same one we used in one of the previous videos where we tied a trailer in. So I'm going to go just past the barb there with the thread and leave it there. And I've already loaded that up there. And I've run that wire so that a trailer will be pointing up, and I'm going to leave that tied in maybe, I don't know, half an inch behind there, probably plenty. And when I tie this in, I want to make sure that those two wires are stacked on my side, and that'll just help that kind of stay where you want it to, so it doesn't be twisting it all weird. And we'll tie that wire in all the way down on my side. Let's say 3/4 of the way or 2/3 the way up that hook bend. I'm going to run my thread back a little bit here. I'm going to bend those over. And then I'm going to tie them in again. Now I'm going to just go maybe 1/4 of an inch back with the thread. I'm going to reach in there with my snippers and cut them off. And always be careful coming across here because they are sharp and they will bust your thread off, which is one of my favorite things for sure. Now I'm just going to take that thread and I'm going to, at the back end, just build a little nice solid patch of thread there. We're going to leave that out kind of sort of as a hot spot, I guess, if you want to call it that. Next, I've got some ice dub here. This is kind of an goldy olive color. And I'm going to make myself a little ball of dubbing at the back here. Something like that. And we'll run the thread up the side. Then we're going to add this is some silver Holotinsel that I've cut a length of, and we'll tie that in right ahead of that dubbing ball. And we'll work that forward. And while we're going forward, then I'll finish tying in the articulation wire. I'm going to want to end that thread just ahead to where that articulation wire is. And we'll take that tinsel, do some nice touching wraps moving forward. All right, and we get to the front here. We're gonna tie that in. A couple thread wraps, snip it out of there. Then we're gonna grab that dubbing again, make another little dubbing ball there. And wrap that over the end of that Holotinsel. Alright, next we're going to grab a piece of Maribou here. This is purple. This is the Spey Maribou by Nature's Spirit. Nice big fibers on it, big and bushy. Really pop in the water. And tie that in. Reach in and snip the tip out. Now we start wrapping, as always, we just want to make sure that we're not trapping any of those fibers, so you just want to pull them backwards. Getting up to that stem there. What I've found easier is to just peel off those last few little fibers, and then it gives you a nice piece of bare stem to tie to. Makes it a little easier. You don't get a bunch of trapped fibers underneath them. And I'm going to peel all those back and just kind of wrap over top of that here, just to keep everything pointing backwards. And I'm going to reach in and grab that stem out of there. Trim it off as close as you can. Alright. So next we're going to grab another bit of Maribou. This is Fuchsia. It's the same, it's that Spey Maribou, nice big fluffy stuff. And again, we'll reach in there, grab the tip and tie that in. So. Now this I'm going to want to wind just about right to behind the eye. Tie that off. And again, I'm just going to wrap back over that to help keep things pointed backwards. Clean that up a little. Now what I'm going to do is just go back over the top of this head and just kind of clean all that up, because what I'm going to do is get some Solarez Thin UV glue and just build up a head around the eyes. It might help with some durability. I definitely add a little bit of weight to the front end as well. while we're doing this, we'll figure out our question here. And I think this week what we want to know is if you go back in the videos on the YouTube page, they were out feeding the seagulls and seals and sea lions a few weeks back. And what I want to know is, what were they using to incite the feeding frenzy? What were they feeding them? So whoever can answer that below will win a few of these. We'll see what else we got kicking around. I always like to send out a few extra along with it. And now we'll grab our UV glue. I'm just going to build that up a little bit. Not too much, doesn't need much. We have to glue the thread anyway, so why not use a bit of UV and build it up. If I can find my light here. That's not a very good one. That's a better one. I don't know how well that picks up on camera, but this Maribou sure is gonna pop in the water.
Ooh la la!
Alright, well that does it for this week. Hope you all enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe button, hit the bell, and we'll talk to you next week. Thanks so much.